from the north shore of the Allegheny River. There's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Garrett Cole out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading on for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And that misses 1-1. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. One and one, here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, that's a great first at bat of the game, and I know it's not just because of the single, but he got it on 3-2. You get a chance to see all his pitches, make him work, get deep in the count, and get a base hit. Man, your teammates are loving you right now.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
A runner at second, nobody out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with 1 away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire who's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Shot towards second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One strike now from Cole, and he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled right back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. CC Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner's after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now the first pitch from CC. Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Sabathia pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now. 3-2. Starling Marte would be next. Full count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates lead 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the
He'll
Yankees.
lead things off
Second
against Garrett
baseman.
Cole.
Starlin Castro.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And I'm looking at David Freese. You know, this guy's really transformed his game. Early on, nice third baseman. Then he was able to play a little first base and kept himself in the big leagues a little bit longer than most people expected.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Yanks leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Starling Marte. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Oh, and Chase had some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Jordy Mercer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the third from PNC Park. Into the box now, CC Sabathia. 9-1-2 due up.
Sabathia.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, he got 2 strikes on him, but he couldn't put him away. Not a very good 2-strike pitch, but I got to give the hitter credit. He didn't miss it either.
Ellsbury.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now Cole's delivery 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Gary Sanchez will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1 in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Greg Bird, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jordy Mercer.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Garrett Cole. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Standing in now, Josh Harrison. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Gloved by Headley. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
1 strike now from Cole. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
D.T. Gregorius.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chase Headley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Pirates nothing. Digging in to try it again. Josh Bell 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Bell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Headley's got it, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He popped out in his first trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the Wei pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Starling Marte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Headley. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
99, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now, CC Sabathia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-0 from CC. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
3-0 now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
Nobody out, runner on first. In there, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. He's running towards second, high in the air out to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole. And this will be fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Castro is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another 0-2 home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Felipe Rivero, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Felipe Rivero.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Lays off 1-0. No hits to this point. One-0 count. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Josh Harrison stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Just a great approach at the plate right here. This pitch is on the outer half, and he just goes with it, and he has enough to bounce it over the wall and cruise into second with a ground rule double.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with the double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Luis Sessa comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Luis Sessa.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again a 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Pirates 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Headley.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Matt Holliday.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Warren.
Riding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starling Marte.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, David Freese.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. He's there, but he drops it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jordy Mercer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. The high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Phil Gosselin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Look out. 2-0 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 run is scored, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here comes the 0-1, and all 3 runners on the move here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So a gutsy call there, and that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Second and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and the lead is now 7-2.
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, a pretty swing, and here we catch a grand slam. That's why he's one of the best in the game.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Antonio Bastardo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Antonio Bastardo.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Marte's after it. 1 out.
The batter, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled back. From the belt, the pitch. Popped high in the air. Bell is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. One left for the Yankees. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Brian Mitchell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Brian Mitchell.
Now in the box, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A 2-run shot here for David Freese, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well,
This was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Soft liner towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batter number 10, shortstop, Jordy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. Here's another 0-2. Right side. Glove by Castro. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher.
John Jaso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pirates, number 28, John Jaso.
And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Curveball that time, not even close. Two out, nobody on. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Josh Harrison stands in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Jared Hughes comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Jared Hughes.
Here's Starlin Castro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase.
Digging in,
Headley.
Chase Headley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, if you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Adam Warren struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.